Cinderella's golden carriage arrived at the grand palace, its wheels glistening under the light of the moon. The palace gates opened to reveal a stunning courtyard filled with beautifully dressed guests all eager to meet the prince. Cinderella stepped out of the carriage, her shimmering gown catching the eyes of everyone around her. Murmurs of admiration swept through the crowd as she walked gracefully toward the grand entrance. Inside the palace, the ballroom sparkled with crystal chandeliers and golden decor. Guests danced to lively music, but the prince, a handsome young man with kind eyes, stood at the top of the grand staircase, scanning the room. When Cinderella entered, he froze, captivated by her beauty and elegance. As if drawn by an invisible force, the prince descended the staircase and approached Cinderella. "May I have this dance?" he asked, bowing slightly. Cinderella, her heart fluttering, placed her hand in his and nodded. The two began to dance, gliding across the floor as if they were the only ones in the room. The guests watched in awe, whispering about the mysterious girl who had captured the prince's attention. Cinderella felt a happiness she had never known. For the first time, she was free of her burdens and treated with kindness and respect. The prince, too, felt an instant connection, drawn to her warmth and grace, and they laughed and talked as they danced, completely lost in each other's company. Time seemed to stand still until the clock began to chime. Midnight. Cinderella's heart sank as she remembered the fairy godmother's warning. "I must go," she said abruptly, pulling away from the prince's embrace. "Wait!" he called, but Cinderella was already running toward the exit. As she fled, one of her glass slippers slipped off her foot and landed on the palace steps. The prince picked up the delicate slipper, vowing to find the mysterious girl who had stolen his heart. Meanwhile, Cinderella raced home, her gown turning back into rags just as the golden carriage disappeared into the night. She reached her house, breathless and overwhelmed, clutching the memory of the magical night she would never forget.